Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be working on this cab transformation. This is the second video on this cab. The first one, we did new doors, windows, and front vinyls. You see the old doors over there? They didn't have windows in them, and they were pretty rotted up. This video is going to be an inside transformation. As you see in here, there is nothing. There's no luxuries. I don't even have a back window in here. So I need to get some fancy dancy things in this cab so that I can be comfortable in here all year round. So I've started getting parts, and so we are going to start putting pieces and parts in. I'm going to do windshield wiper, heat, AC, dome light, radio, exterior lights on the front and back, and some other little odds and ends that I come up with as I go. I got the wiper today though, so we are going to get that out of the box and put in. I got another roll of yellow duct tape also, because I've been using that for sealer. Here's the wiper blade. Okay. There's the motor. Not too shabby looking. And back here must be the wiper arm. Everything is out of the package, and I took this stuff off. So you put this through the hole, got a rubber grommet on that side, put this rubber grommet on, this, then the nut, and then this cover. Alright, y'all, you know how it goes with me. Got carried away, figuring things out, drilled some holes, mounted it up, and now she's working. It does not have any sort of park feature, but that's okay. Well, actually, it might. Nope, it doesn't. It just stops wherever you shut it off. Alright, now that that's put on there, we have to wait for more parts, and we'll get back to it. Alright, y'all, we finally got the other Scamazon stuff that I ordered like 2 weeks ago. Yes, they took that long to ship. This is all the accessories that I'm going to be putting on this cab so far. As you saw, we already put the wiper on. This is a set of 4 LED lights, 2 for front, 2 for back. They're about as bright as, well, they're brighter than my future, we'll put it that way. This is a heater, and it's supposed to also be an air conditioner. Not sure how well that'll work, but hopefully it'll work all right. This is the speaker I'm going to use as the radio. This is my control panel. Got 8 switches, all fused, cigarette lighter plug, and 2 USB ports. Also a digital readout for the battery voltage. You see they're all fused. Plexiglass cutter and extra blades to cut the back window. Didn't have one of those. This is a power inverter, 12 volt to basically USB. This is what I used on the patio when I put their Bluetooth speaker as a radio. And then I've got these, which are dome lights. So all this stuff is going to be going in this cab. I also ordered, and it came a couple days ago, a little bit of wire loom because I want this to kind of be neat and nice and not just wires strewn about everywhere rubbing things. So I got 50 foot of each of 3 sizes. I believe it was quarter, 3/8 and a half or something maybe, I don't remember. But that was $50 for 150 feet. Didn't think that was too bad, so I picked that up. I'm going to put lights on the front of the cab like this, on each side, and on the back same deal. I want to put the speaker in there, that way I have some sort of radio. Obviously heat and AC will be very important, especially through the winter, especially having an enclosed cab. Still got to decide where the control panel is going to go, but let's get started. Alright y'all, I've made a little progress. You guys saw I put the windshield wiper in and the heater. I'm working on getting the control panel mounted. I had wanted it up here in this area, but stuff sticks out the back too far. So I'm kind of mocking it up. I want it about like this. Now I just have to build a permanent bracket to hold it. This is just kind of junky just so I can see how I want it. And that works good. I like it. I can see it. So now I have to build a bracket for it. I'm not going to make you guys watch all that because as you see it has to be turned, angled from the cab. So it's going to take a while. As far as the speaker goes, I'm kind of using it right now. It is actually fairly loud. I'm just going to put it in this corner. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is put a bolt in here or something with a platform or just something that it'll just catch on the edge and then run some sort of clamps around it into the corner of the cab, and that'll be that. Then all we will have left is all of our lights. So I'm going to keep working on the control panel, but I figured that I would give you guys a quick update. Alright, this is here's what I came up with. It'll go also up here on that bolt, and then it'll screw to those. I'll get it put on and show you guys. Alright, this panel's mounted in here. I have this bolt up here loose, that way I can spin this to get to the wires to wire it up, but that's how it's going to be mounted. I put the dome lights in here, kind of got ahead of myself, and there was a piece bolted right there. Took it off, was going to use it as ground, thought, hey, I should put that light there, and it actually works out good. I just need to bend that up just a tiny bit. So I'm going to drill a hole that's 8 inches to the center of the hole from this, so I'm going to do the same in here, and that'll give me just enough space to clear the heater. I'll be like right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I already told you what I was doing with the speaker. It's going in the corner over there. Alright y'all, moment of truth. That is plumbed in. Lots of stuff's hooked up. I just tightened this down some so that it should make a ground and not arc out. Our battery lead is on there. So when we hook up this cable, this display should come on. And we start being able to use things on this switchboard. Okay, so all these switches are backwards. So up is off, it appears. Let's try that again. Okay, let's try some things out. Stereo. It's charging. Okay, that's good. How about cabin lights? Wow, those are bright. Okay, so those clearly work. The wiper. Okay, that works. I am going to need to get a shorter blade. As you saw, it gets caught in here. Headlights. Those are both working. Took us down to 11.9. Okay, we're down to 12 volts already. So the stuff I hooked up must have been draining some juices. But the 4 things that are hooked up so far all work. And we can keep working on hooking things up, putting stuff together. I still need to, I need to check out the heater before I undo that. That just plugs into this. Currently, I'm going to hardwire it, or I'd like to hardwire it. But before I can hardwire that, I need to make sure that I'm actually sending 12 volt through these wires and this is not a resistor. Because if this is a resistor and it's only sending 8 volts through here and I just took up 12 volt, we're going to burn up the heater. Alright, moment of truth. It's working. It's actually really quiet. It's taking quite a bit of voltage though. Down to 11.4. Okay, let's turn it off. Went back up to 12 volts already. So what I need to do is strip back a couple spots in this wire and probe it and see what voltage is coming through this wire. Okay, I just probed it right here. You see the hole, if it focuses. We got 12.2 volts coming through here, which means I can just hardwire this right into the thingamadoogle there, into the switch panel, and we can put this on a switch. Alright y'all, everything is in and wired up. I am going to start the tractor up now. I just want to make sure it's charging, make sure everything works, and then we are going to start putting all the wire in the loom. So let's get it fired up. The battery is at 12.3 volts. lights don't take a ton of battery to run. Neither does in here. Probably the heater takes the most power out of everything. This is eye level. This is what you see when you're sitting in the cab. Now we've gone up about that much. We're up to 12.4. I know it's blinking on camera, but it's not actually doing that. That looks like it's trying to say we're charging a little, but not a lot. Looks like on that line. Doesn't look like this charging system is going to be able to support having all this stuff running. I'm going to have to get a higher voltage output regulator. Almost back up, or it's back up to 12.3, so it's almost back up to where it was. Blower. Turn that on. Turn that to hot. That's really taking the voltages away. Turn it off. Turn it right back up. I'm going to have to get a higher output charging system for this. Since the tractor's not charging, I stuck the battery on the charger. Getting up there awful high on its charger. It was sticking to 13.5 there for a minute. So now I can run all the options without worrying about the battery going dead. Let's turn on the blower. See if it'll warm up. Ooh, dang it. That charger even doesn't like this. The thing's on 10 amp charge out there. It's blowing warm air, hot air though. Took that down to 12.7. Man, the cabin lights in here, the dome lights, they light it up great. The wiper, like I said, I need to adjust because watch the bottom of the wiper. It's hitting down there. I might just leave that on up here and just use this as the wiper. Then of course front and back lights work. I can't believe how much voltage that this thing is taking. Ridiculous. No, it's not because I hot wired it either. It was doing that before that. This connection is warm from it dragging power through it. So is the dang wires. The wire I used isn't. Their factory one is though. Boy, it doesn't blow much. I think this is an inlet and this is the outlet. I was hoping they were both outlets. It blows warm air. It's not very good. It won't be getting a good review. But everything else seems to be good. I really like these freaking dome lights. See how much of a bright difference it is in here? Man, it lights everything up. 2 of these? Man, oh man. I'm a little bit worried about this blower here. You guys probably can't see squat. Now you can. A little worried about this blower. Making not a lot of heat coming out of it. But it's heating everything else up. The cords are just as warm as what's blowing out of it. All this stuff in here running at once. I'm not going to turn on the wiper. Even with it charging, look how much it's bringing it down. We're down to 11.8. Right now, all I've got is the charger for the speaker and the blower on. And it's down to 12.1. Before, we were at 13.7 when I started filming and got in here. I've got this little heater here, and I got it free somewhere along the lines. Let's turn that one off. Blower. Look at that. Turned it off. We're already up to almost 13 volts. Let's plug it into the cigarette lighter. Start with, see if it works. Makes some noise. See if it gets hot. Right now it's blowing cold air. And it takes way less voltage. Ooh, it does not smell healthy though. It smells like hot electronics. Has been out here in the barn for a while though. Make sure it doesn't get hot itself. So, sounding far less healthy as we go. The fan doesn't take near as much voltage. Okay, the way this thing smells and sounds, I wouldn't trust it. I'll probably toss it in the scrap. I would like to try out the fan in this one though. Not pulling the voltage down near as much. Doesn't blow very hard though. I don't like this thing. It's kind of a piece of crap. Turn it to heat. Look at it going down. I think I'm gonna have to send this back and get a different one. Alright y'all, I really didn't want to wrap this video up until I got a heater figured out, because like I said, this one's junk. The wires get hotter than the air coming out of it, which is not good. I did get the back window put in the other day, but I think I'm going to knock this video off here. This is going to be the end. If anybody knows where I can get preferably a battery operated rechargeable small space heater, that would be ideal. Then I could just put it in here and plug it in to the other USB that I have. I'm going to wrap this up here. I can't tidy any of the wiring up yet because I don't know where the other heater is going to go when I can find one, and air conditioning also. And I don't want to screw with putting them all in loom and then having to take it all back apart and use different size loom or whatever I have to do. So I'm just going to leave this like this for now, and it's kind of usable. I will probably do another video when I get a heater and an air conditioner to go in this. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see that or not. I do also have to get the charging system figured out a little better. But yeah, if you know where I can get a rechargeable wireless heater, let me know down in the comments. Send me links, tell me what it's called, whatever. I'd like to find one. And then I got to put this all together. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like if you did. Like I said, comment any requests as usual, or if you know of a good heater I can use in here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.